Let me ask you something. What if the key to solving some of our biggest challenges, like public health and sustainability, was hiding in a field you probably think is just about, cooking and sewing? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a PhD in home science and show you why this degree is one of the most misunderstood and most important fields out there right now. All right, let's get into it.
Go on, be honest. What's the very first thing that pops into your head? I gotta admit, for the longest time, my mind went straight to some old black and white photo from a 1950s classroom. But that picture, that stereotype, that's exactly what we're here to shatter. So hold on to that thought because we are about to replace it with something way more impressive.
So, on one side, you've got the old idea. Kitchens, sewing, a pretty simple subject, right? But on the other side, you have the reality. A doctoral-level degree that's all about hard science, tough research, and real innovation. The gap between these two, it's not just big, it's a canyon, a total misunderstanding.
Okay, so let's get an official definition out there. The best way to think about home science is as the science of everyday life. Seriously, it's the how and the why behind the world right around us. The food we eat, the clothes we wear, our families, our communities. It uses real applied sciences, like biochemistry and psychology, to fundamentally make our lives better.
So now that we know what it is, let's get to the big question. What makes this PhD so powerful? What's the secret sauce here? Well, it really all boils down to 4 key pillars that give this degree its incredible impact.
That's right, 4. Not 1, not 2, but 4 massive pillars that support this entire field and give its graduates the power to create some real, tangible change in the world. So let's break them down.
Here's our roadmap for understanding the power of this PhD. We're going to look at these 4 areas: advancing knowledge, contributing to policy, building academic leadership, and driving some seriously world-changing research and innovation. This is the blueprint.
First up, advancing knowledge. Now this is all about pure discovery. We're talking about PhDs doing groundbreaking research on, say, the gut microbiome in infants to prevent allergies, or using data to understand how remote work affects family life. They aren't just reading textbooks, they are literally writing the next chapter.
And this brings us right to pillar number 2, that research doesn't just stay in the lab. Think about the national school lunch programs. You know the specific nutritional guidelines for what's on those trays? That's often directly shaped by decades of PhD research into child nutrition and food security. This is work that becomes the backbone of policies affecting millions of people. Let's move on to pillar 3, academic leadership. We've all had that one professor who completely changed the way we saw the world, right? Well, graduates with this PhD, they become that person. They're in high demand to teach the next generation, mentor new researchers, and lead entire university departments, shaping the future of the field itself.
Okay, this brings me to my favorite pillar, innovation in our daily lives. Just imagine a world where your t-shirt has tiny biosensors that track your hydration levels, or where the leather for your new bag was grown from mushrooms, so it's completely biodegradable. That's not sci-fi, folks. That is the world home science is building right now. So, you've earned this powerful degree, you've done the research, you're ready to innovate. What can you actually do with it? Well, the answer, as you're about to see, might just surprise you.
Just look at this. This isn't some single-track career. It's a launchpad. A PhD in home science is like a multi-sector passport. You can go into academia and shape minds. You can drive product development in private industry, serve the public and government, make a difference in the nonprofit world. Or you can just go out and forge your own path.
Let's make this a little more real. Picture a graduate. Let's call her Dr. Anya. On Monday, she's working in a community, launching a program to teach families how to cook affordable, healthy meals. By Friday, she's presenting her findings to policymakers to fight for better food access. That's the life of a public health nutritionist.
Meanwhile, maybe her old classmate Dr. Ben is an R&D specialist for a big apparel brand. He's not just designing clothes, he's inventing the fabric of the future, like a self-cooling textile for athletes or a material that can be recycled over and over again. He's solving environmental problems at a molecular level.
And then there's someone like Dr. Chloe. She took her understanding of human development and became a highly paid corporate wellness consultant. She's redesigning offices and workflows to boost employee mental health and productivity. Same degree, totally different world, but every bit as impactful.
And of course, there's always the entrepreneur's path. I know a graduate who used her PhD research on plant-based proteins to launch her own line of energy bars. It started in her own kitchen, and now it's sold in stores all across the country. This degree doesn't just give you knowledge, it gives you the credibility and the expertise to build something from the ground up. So we've busted the myths, we've explored the pillars of power, and we've seen the incredible variety of careers out there. Let's just take a moment to bring it all home and look to the future.
This quote really says it all, doesn't it? If you have that deep curiosity about the science that shapes our everyday lives, this PhD isn't just another degree. It's a truly invaluable asset. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. Invaluable.
And that leaves us with one final, really exciting question to think about. What is that next big thing? A new food source that can end hunger? A fabric that cleans itself? The answer is out there, just waiting to be discovered. The future of our homes, our families, and our communities is ready to be written.